black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the feast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, drippin' heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin', who day? Time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati, jungle fitted. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle. When we flex that, who they muscle on them? Stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move dancing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, Bengal bottom, never stop it till the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move dancing on? Now who wanna move on? Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. And of course, Jackpot Joey Burrow. Anyway, do me a favor. If you found the channel, do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,741 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And as always, we're doing super chats in the YouTube chat crew. So if you guys want to support what I'm doing, or just make sure your comment gets read, give me a super chat. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button. Hit the bell for notification. And every time I go live, you'll be notified. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And guess what? The Ice Cave is sponsored by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. What is going on, guys? I got a very special guest today, and I'm waiting for him to join because for some dumb reason, I told him to jump on at 5:45. I'm retarded. I mess up numbers all the time. Hold on a second. You can join now if you want. Nothing like live TV here, live YouTube channel. Anyway, what's up to everybody in the chat crew? We are graced with, we got Bengals Cap in there. We got Whit from Tiger's Top. We got Greg Luther. We got Brad. Who else in there? Hoss is in there. Stranger, you're always in there. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who else? Nicole, what's up? Jeff Holmes, what's going on to everybody in the chat? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we, like I said, I'm waiting on DJ Prymtime. He is going to be the new Bengals DJ, game day DJ. And like I said, for some reason, I told him to come on at 5:45. I don't know why I did that because I'm just retarded. And plus, I was sitting there, I'm a little late getting on the show because I was messing on Twitter. I mean, we have different stuff going on Twitter, and I was listening and having fun and crack up laughing. And all of a sudden, I look up, it's 5:32. I'm like, oh, crap, I'm supposed to be on. Anyway, so earlier today, if you guys missed it on the channel, I went down and gave an update on the Bengals practice bubble of where, it's going. And the funny thing is they keep saying that it's temporary. Well, they're putting concrete walls down there or foundations. So it looks pretty permanent. But anyway, if you guys missed any of that video, check it out. It's on the channel. They got all the concrete done. It looks like they're doing some stuff on the inside. They got the gravel and dirt and everything flattened out. So I talked to one of the construction workers there, and they said that it should be done by September. So it's moving right along. I mean, to me, I'm no construction engineer. I am building a giant deck in my backyard, but I am not a construction engineer whatsoever. But they look like all they got left to do is the structure on top and then put the bubble in and then put the turf in and all of that. So it should be getting done sometime soon. Let's see here. Prymtime says I have to download Google Chrome first. Okay. Well, as we're waiting on him to download that. Anyway, so you have to bear with me. He is coming. I just have to wait until he is able to download everything he needs to download. So anyway, what's up with you guys? I know everybody's in the blowing the chat up and everybody's waiting on him. And I'm on here just freaking wasting time and talking. So anyway, how's everybody been doing? What are you and John Wick talking about? John with Bengals, Whitney. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Isn't it cool? We got like superstars in the chat. We got Whit and the Cat in the chat. We got Cap in the chat. I mean, Cap never gets in the chat. Cap is usually just on the show with me, but he's graced me with his presence in the chat. So I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Whitney, she's been on a couple times, but Whitney's still awesome. I love Whitney. And by the way, if you guys missed Tigers Talk last night, make sure you go check it out. It was awesome. I tried to do a live call-in to Whitney, but she just hung up on me, and then Jess is like, tell him to call back. So I called back and Whitney, just didn't answer the phone. So I was trying to get on Tigers Talk to be a special guest. See, look, Tigers Talk liked it. That should have happened. But oh, here we go. Anyway, of course I love you, Whit. You're my girl. You're my dude. She's a dude. Kat, you say you hop on the chat when I'm on the show. That's true, you do, but you're not on the show right now, so you're just talking. So anyway, but yeah, go check out Tigers Talk. It was awesome last night. Tonight, Bengals and Brewers. I've got Sarah Elise on. She's awesome, and I think Jess also, Houday Baby from Tigers Talk is going to be on there as well, and they are going to roll on at 8:00 tonight. So make sure you watch my show and then go watch Bengals and Brews. And when you have a chance after that, go back. And if you have not watched Tigers Talk, go watch them as well. So anyway, okay, I got something here kind of cool. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, and if you ever just see some of the silly stuff I post, I'm a big wrestling fan. I used to be a wrestling fan. I was a huge wrestling fan back in the 90s. NWO, D-Generation X, stuff like that. So every once in a while, I'll just do something silly. We'll talk about, the Wolf Pack. We'll talk about the Click and all that stuff. Well, my buddy, Bengals Warrior, Corey, made something really cool for me. I want to share it with you guys. BWO, Bengals World Order for Life. I thought that was pretty freaking cool. So shout out to my boy, Corey, Bengals Warrior, for hooking me up with that graphic there. And he is in the waiting room. Like I said, it was my fault. I messed up, told him to come on later. I apologize. But anyway, we got the Bengals' new game day DJ. He's DJ Prymtime. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me, Bill?
Yeah, you're all good, man. Like
Awesome.
I said, I don't know what I was thinking. I told you to come on 5:45. I go live at 5:30. I'm like, dude, I got so much stuff going on. My apologies. Thank you for joining the show, though. But
Absolutely, man.
so, give me some information of when you're going to be DJing, where you're going to be DJing, and how this is all going to work for the game day event here for the Bengals.
Yeah. So the schedule. So I'll be DJing every home game, and so with the schedule, I think that's actually how many home games is it this year?
I think we got 7 this year. I think we got
7. Yeah, so 7, and I'm also doing like 3 other events also at the stadium.
Awesome. Now you'll be doing it inside the stadium. That's what this will be?
So I'll be inside the stadium. So any music that you hear inside the stadium this year during this season will be coming directly from me.
Now
so
that during the game too?
I'll actually be in the press box. We thought about doing it so I also DJ for FC Cincinnati, and
right.
at the FC games I DJ like in the crowd kind of.
Right.
But it's more so because of the weather conditions, and you know, it's kind of just unexpected, and you know, football's during the winter, so it's better for me to be in the press box.
Right, you probably don't want your equipment getting snowed on or rained on.
Definitely don't want that.
Or some random drunk Bengals fan pour some beer on it or something like that.
Right, yeah.
That wouldn't be very good at all.
Yeah.
So you also DJ for FC Cincinnati as well. How long have you been doing that?
So this is my second season with FC Cincinnati. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Now you do basically the same thing you do it during all this will be during the game too, before the game and during the game.
Yeah. So with FC Cincinnati, the formats are different. So with football, I'll be playing a lot during the game. So on defense, I'll be playing after every down. You know, during the breaks, before the game, halftime, and then a little bit after the game also. But with soccer, I only play pregame, halftime, and then postgame.
That's
so
awesome.
There's no music during the actual game.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you. A Cap here wants to say, can we set any up to DJ Prymtime during the game for requests? Basically, can we make any requests during the game?
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, I was going to say that like any requests that the fans do have for any music, any ideas that you have, I take all requests. If I have it in my computer, then I'll try to get to it. But also any ideas as far as music, definitely send them my way. You know, if it's on Twitter, if it's on Instagram, I'm very easy to get in touch with. And if any ideas, because I want to take all those ideas back to the team also, because you know, a big reason that I'm coming in this year is because we want to switch up. We want to switch up the culture. You know,
right.
You know, the Bengals are on this wave right now, and the culture is changing, and you know, the product on the field is changing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're trying to match that as far as the game day presentation and the entertainment side of it also.
Exactly. Now I got one. Now I know you missed the beginning of my show, but I play this song at the beginning of every show. It's Stripes by Gift Vader, and Haas was asking, is there any chance we can get that playing in the stadium? Because I kind of requested that. I talked to Emily Parker about doing it, and she's like, oh, they got a whole bunch of different laws and whatever. It never got played last year, and I would love to have that song played in the stadium.
Yeah. So again, those are the type of things that we're trying to implement. You know, if it's local artists, those are the types of things I want people to send me their songs. I want people to send me their ideas so that way I can implement it into my sets, especially like pregame when the players are warming up and that type of thing. If it's maybe not necessarily during the game, but definitely like pregame or halftime, awesome. You know, I could definitely like squeeze those types of things in.
That's cool. So if we ever come up with a Jackpot Joey song or something like that, I'll send that to you. You can play that for us out there too.
Yes, do that for me.
that would be awesome. I would love that. So I'm excited about it. I love the direction that the Bengals are going of trying to evolve. Like you said, it's a new day, new things are changing. You know, the excitement around this team is ridiculous. I mean, it's more. This is as excited as I've ever seen this fan base in my life. I mean, we sold out season tickets for the first time, I think, ever. I mean, we actually have a waiting list now, I think, for season tickets. Yeah, so now are you originally from Cincinnati?
No. So the crazy thing is I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
So even growing up, I was not a Bengals fan. The Bengals were the closest NFL team to Louisville because, you know, in Louisville's a college sports town. So, you know, we always followed the Bengals because it was played on our network TV. So the Bengals games always came on. Didn't grow up a Bengals fan, but I've been here for 10 years now. And, you know, I'm friends with a lot of the players, and, you know, I DJ around the city also, and they come out to a lot of my different events and things like that. So I'm friends with a lot of players, and, you know, I'm excited to get to work.
Oh, dude, I thought it was cool as hell when you tweeted that out. I'm like, oh, sweet. I said, I got to get this guy on. This would be awesome. Because, I mean, me and Whitney, she's from Tigers Talk, if I don't know if you're watching, we were talking the other night. We get tired of what is that song they play like all the time in the stadium? Whitney, if you're watching, you'll know what it is. But we're getting so tired of hearing the same songs over and over again. It'd be cool to hear some different stuff. Now, will you be doing any original stuff? Will you be mixing songs together and stuff too? Is that?
Yeah. So I think one of my biggest challenges this year is going to be there's the Bengals traditions that they have,
Right.
certain songs that are like must plays, but it's
Right.
how do I implement that and bring in my own twist to what's already the Bengals traditions.
Right.
Like she said, she's sick of the bang the drum.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to talk about. Like, I can't remember the name of it.
So again, that's like one of the traditions of like the Bengals when they score a touchdown. I think that's their touchdown song. So even an idea that I took back to the team was how could we modernize that song?
Right.
Like even if it's still the same song, but like what if we put a different beat behind it, or like something more up tempo or something like that. Something that's like where we still keep that same tradition, but kind of like with a new spin to it.
Right. Yeah. No, that sounds perfect. I love that stuff. I mean, another one here that Witch has said I desperately want to see a remix clip of Colin Baton Rouge that can be played during a Burrow Chase TD, and that's a country song, but you could put some new beats on and everything like that. That would be cool. I mean, dude, you have no idea what you're asking for. You're gonna have all kinds of ideas coming at you now.
I don't mind it at all.
So make sure put your Twitter handle out there so everybody knows how to follow you and stuff.
Yeah, so it's just at Prymtime. So I spell Prymtime a little bit different. It's Prymtime. So it's at Prymtime on everything. That's also Facebook. That's Twitter. That's Instagram. That's all my social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure all your DMs are open. Everybody can just DM.
Yeah, DMs are open. All my pages are public, and so I'm very easy to get in touch with.
Yeah, you're pretty easy for me. I was like, I didn't expect you to answer me back that quick. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
I was supposed to be on with you yesterday, but I forgot that we had an FC game last night. So
yeah, no, you gotta go make money. That's more important than coming on my silly show here. But since you said you are friends with some of the players, hey, you're like, hey, you guys should go on Sports with Strawberry Ice. He's a pretty cool guy. You should come on his podcast sometime.
I'll mention it.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I'll definitely mention it.
So, where else have you say you DJ around the city? Where else have you, what other events you got coming up anytime soon?
So just some some of my regular spots that I do. I DJ Gala Park that's on the banks. A little bit everywhere in the city. Clutch OTR, Azul, which is in like the Central Business District area. Really just like downtown is kind of where I DJ at.
Okay.
I'm also, we haven't announced it yet. Actually, you all will be the first people to know. But we're doing a birthday party for Joe Mixon at the Hard Rock Casino July 24th. So that's a big event that's coming up. So yeah, I DJ a little bit everywhere around the city. So other than FC and the Bengals now, I also DJ. It's kind of like a dual gig, but I do Xavier Man's basketball also.
Ah, well, I'm a Bearcat fan, so I won't hold that against you. Now, Corey here wants to know: do you do weddings?
I do weddings, but not very often. My schedule, like I said, is very busy. The MLS season's very long.
Yeah,
and then going straight into Bengals season, and then that's also going straight into basketball season also. So I do weddings. It just depends on my schedule. So again, I'm easy to get in touch with. So if you ever want to find out, all my emails are there in all my bios on my social media and stuff like that for like inquiries for private events.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, you roll from soccer to basketball, or excuse me, soccer to football to basketball. I'm like, you're busy all the time. That's
all the time. Yes.
That's good, man. Now will you be doing, like, we're gonna have the training camp dates are open yet, or were announced yesterday. Now, are you going to be doing any DJing there, or just strictly during the game?
If you give me a second, I can pull up the schedule. There's a couple of events. I won't be doing training camp. Okay. Exactly. But there are a couple of other events that I will be DJing. Let's see. So July 29th is the Back Together Saturday training camp. Right. I think that's open to the fans. I'll be there for that. That's Saturday, July 30th. So I'll be there for that training camp session. And then there is a Jungle Visions tech rehearsal. And then just the preseason games. Actually, there's one preseason game that I will miss because of the Hell is Real FC and Columbus, coming through. So
yeah, I'm not a big soccer guy, but I know what that is.
Yeah.
that's a big rivalry there.
So it'll be a big day for the city because that's the Rams Bengals preseason game is that day, and at the same exact time is the Hell Is Real match in TQL.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's good. So how are you? So are you gonna be at the Bengals, or are you gonna be at FC then?
I will be with FC because that's my first, it's my obligation. I've already made the obligation to them, so I'll be there. So for that day, I'll have a fill in for me on that day.
Cool.
But I'll be at every other game. Well, FC's they're on their way they're in the playoff picture right now. So.
I know, that's what I heard. I'm shocked. I'm like, because they weren't doing so hot, then all of a sudden they kicked it in the gear, and they're playing a lot better. Like I said, people ask me all the time to talk soccer on here. I don't know enough about it to talk. I would just be like, they kicked the ball really hard into the net. I'm like,
if I'm being honest with you, I don't know that much about it either.
Well, see, you're just DJing, man. See, you're just playing the music, feeling the vibe. See, man, I got to try to talk about it.
Right.
So I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But I got some more music requests here for you. Is Cap says, I'm not married to the song, but play Boogie Nights instead of the Bang the Drum. Or Jungle Boogie.
Jungle Boogie.
Yeah, I get it right.
From Funk, like that.
So you got a whole set figured out already, or you just kind of play it by ear? How do you do this?
So every sport is different, especially with there's stadium music, and I think that's what the Bengals were lacking last year is like just a specific vibe that they're looking for. And so like with soccer's an international sport. So when I'm DJing FC games, it's a lot of like international music.
Right.
And it's a lot of like house music, and it's a lot of just, very like vibey and like energetic music. So football is a little bit different, football, and I play a lot more. So the amount of songs that I'm playing during the games it's a lot more than for FC. So with football, I feel like it's more of like very, very high energy all the time.
Right.
Like very, very high energy. Like the big house songs, the rock, like heavy rock, not heavy rock, but even like a lot of classic rock. And then like hip hop, specifically for a majority of like the players.
Right. Now, will you have like when like Greg Luther here is asking if they're going to play Welcome to the Jungle when the players run it? Will that still be a staple of
see, all this is still up in the air. We really haven't had those pre-production meetings, but again, that's what I want to hear all the ideas, because these are the ideas that I'm going to take back to the team.
Now, I have a question.
My team.
I have a question. You know how in baseball they do walk-up music and everything. So when they do the running out tunnel, like the offense or the defense runs out, and then they individually introduce the players. So I'm wondering if you guys ever thought about letting the players pick whatever music they want,
specific song that they want. Yeah, that would actually, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, that's kind of like the walk-up music they do in the NFL. Let the players pick. Like Joe Mixon, I want to get. They announced Joe Mixon. I want this song played. Or whatever.
That's a good idea. So again, like that's one of those ideas that I'll take back to to the production team and give them the idea.
Well, people are definitely digging your hat and your jacket there.
Thank you. This is actually from one of the local companies.
It's black owned, right?
Yep, it's black owned.
Yeah, they got some good stuff there. I like that because they do a lot of some of the stuff is a lot of throwback to when I was in high school, the late 80s, early 90s. I kind of that vibe is starting to come back in style. And I'm like, I'm telling my daughter, she's running around wearing holes in her jeans and stuff. Like, we started that. They got acid wash jeans and all stuff. Like I was wearing that stuff in the 80s, early 90s. So just
it's very they have like a very like nostalgic feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say it. Yes, that is better. I do like what they got going on. Yeah. So how did you first of all, how did you get into DJing? And second of all, you said you're from Louisville, Kentucky. How did you make your way up here?
So how I got into DJing, really just in college, I was always the person with music. Even growing up, like my dad has, 20,000 vinyl records.
Ooh, wow.
So like there was always music around me. And then when I got to college, I was always the guy that had the music. Like I would burn CDs for people. Like that was back in that day when people still had CD players. Yep. Mm-hmm. And so I would burn CDs for people, and then we started doing parties, and then I would make playlists. I wasn't actually DJing at the time, but I would just make playlists for, hook it up to a speaker. And one day, one of my friends was like, "Bro, you should start DJing." So I ended up started DJing kind of like right after college, and so I went to school at Kentucky Wesleyan, which is a D2 school. I played football there.
Oh, cool.
And so I ended up moving to Cincinnati because of my daughter.
Okay.
So I moved up here for family.
Right.
And I said about 10 years ago that I moved up here.
That's
and
cool.
So I've been up here ever since. And
awesome.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, what position did you play in
I played corner.
You're a corner? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I was corner.
I was gonna say, I was just looking at your build. I was thinking your corner, safety. I was thinking you're a wide receiver somewhere around there. I was thinking, skinny, fast. Go make a play on the ball. Me, I'm just a fat guy.
Yeah.
I played left out. That's all I played.
Yeah, nice. Left out.
So, I think this is really cool. I love it that they're doing this. So again, to let everybody know, if they want to give you any ideas or anything, to make sure they can DM you on your Twitter, your Instagram, Facebook, or wherever. So throw that out there again, DJ Prymtime.
So again, all my social media is just at Prymtime. So at Prymtime. So spelled a little different. It's Prymtime, and that's all my social media. You can follow me there. And any ideas that you have for songs, any game day experience, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fans. That's my job. I'm there for the fans. That's first and foremost. I'm trying to create a vibe. The more that the fans are hyped, the more that the players are hyped, and the more that the players are hyped, the more energy that's in that stadium, and the more wins that we're going to keep having.
Exactly, man. Me and Bengals captain, he comes on my show after every game during the season, and most time me and him are, because we're season ticket holders. And most time we get on the show, we're like this after the game because we yelled so much, and we're trying to get the crowd up and stuff, get everybody to like we keep saying, like, if everybody yells and everybody's hyped up, we don't have to yell as loud. It's not it won't be as much. And now we got you helping us out. Yeah. So that's the whole thing, and we're going to be sold out this year, dude. That to me is because the games that when they were sold out, and it should be sold out with mostly Bengals fans. Because we had some of them last year that we had more Packer fans. Well, I won't say more Packer fans. But we had Packer fans in the stands, and it's gonna be. I think you're trying to bring more of a party atmosphere to this, which is what it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be an event, a party, or having fun. Yeah. Like Cap said, get us up there dancing, which nobody ever wants to see Cap dance ever because it's horrendous. No, I'm not that good of a dancer either. But I mean, I'm just saying that's what you're trying to bring to this. I think it's awesome. Yeah.
Again, like I said, I want to throw a party every home game. I want it to be a party every home game, and that's what it should be. People are paying a lot of money for these tickets, and you want to have a good experience. So, like Whit said, we want the jungle rocking. Yes, exactly. Absolutely.
The Cap says here, it says we need to shake our asses off this year completely, completely off gone, tripping over in the stands, booties everywhere. Oh, leave it to the captain to say something funny. Oh God. Yep. Joe said the jungle will be rocking, and and that's what's cool. It's gonna be rocking on the field and now off the field, because they made a lot of updates last year to the game day experience, and this is just adding to it. And that's one thing that, like I said, you said you weren't really a Bengals fan, but I mean, as far as Bengals fans in the past, we always felt that the team didn't connect with us or whatever. In the last 2 years, that's all they've done is try to connect with the fans, and that's what they're doing by bringing you into this as well. And I think it's awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and dude, I'm so fired up. I can't wait for football, man.
So like last year, the game day operations person, that was his first year there.
Okay.
So he came in with his own ideas, and he said, there's things that need to be changed. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why they brought me in. They tried it out for the first year and said, no, this is, we're missing something. And hopefully I can fill in that piece. So exactly. The whole game day presentation this year will be, last year it was brand new, and so this year it's going to be a little bit more polished, and Yeah, everybody working together. So
yeah, I kind of hope wherever they put you that the fans can see you. I know you say you might be up in the press box. If they can kind of, I don't know, build something over by the rule of the jungle where that is, they can build you a little. I know you don't want to get you need to stay out of the weather, but they can build you something to keep you out of the weather so
yeah,
everybody can see you. Because
yeah,
to me that would be kind of cool. Because
yeah,
if you're tucked away in the press box, not
right,
everybody's going to know you're actually DJing it. So if
right.
they can see you, doing it,
Yeah.
that just I don't know, and then they
Well,
can
that's
zoom in
something
on
that
you and different stuff.
that's something that we're going to work on because even like, so say with like the Vegas Raiders, like their DJs like on the field, but they're also,
they're in a dome.
covered stadiums. It's a lot easier and
Yeah.
it's a lot warmer all the time there, So,
right,
so
exactly. It might be harder if your hands get cold to start
exactly.
spinning record or spinning.
Yeah.
Record,
So
right?
like even with FC, like I'm right there in the crowd. Like I'm right there in the crowd with FC. The fans are able to walk up to me, take pictures,
Yeah, exactly.
And that type of thing. So it's definitely, I more like connection with the fans. I said just there's little things little roadblocks along the way, but we're definitely going to try out some things. They said this year it's just my first year there. So we're going to try things and it's going to be, we're going to try to just grow together and kind of like, we're going to live together, die together. Some choices might not be the greatest, so just bear with me. But
who day for life, baby? Who day for life?
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. I promise you. And I'm gonna be around for a while. So
hey, that sounds great. Like Cap here says, which I think they're going to probably do is put you up on the jumbotron a lot. Which that would be a good idea too. Because the thing is, like, because not everybody's going to know that you're really out there DJing, and people are like, oh, it's just somebody playing. So like, no, he's actually putting the stuff together. So that's where I'm like, I really hope they focus in on you and what you're doing, and sometimes the way if you're watching the DJ go to the club and stuff, you see them, they're getting hyped and they're getting into it. That gets you even more hyped. So they bring you in and the cameras on you and stuff. So I think that'll help more to get you. Of course, we got to get you more camera time anyway. I mean, look at
man, I know. I need to get more followers.
Exactly. So everybody who's ever on the show right now, if you're not following them, go follow DJ Prymtime. It's Prymtime is how you follow it on Twitter. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. We're going to have to do this again. I would love to get you on again closer to the season when you maybe have some more details of what you're doing and where you're going to be at. I'm definitely going to come and meet you in person for sure. And say what's up. So don't be a stranger. Make sure you stay in touch. And just any new updates or anything, come on the show anytime you want and let me know what's going on. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Talk to you later.
All right, brother.
Hooday.
Hooday.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Like I said, I hope I don't know why I said 5:45. Oh my God, I get stuff screwed up in my head. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life anyway. But anyway, I think it's really cool that they are doing this stuff. Again, they are trying to connect with the fan base. They're trying to do something cool. They're trying to make it a party, an event. And that's what this is. That's why all of us have so much fun going to the Bengals game, because we don't see each other that much during the season or during the summertime or whatever. We get to see each other during Bengals games, and it's a party, and we're drinking, we're having fun, we're watching, we're playing cornhole, we're going to different tailgates. Now we got a DJ. It's going to be a freaking blast, and we got a damn good football team this year. So I cannot wait. This is a really cool thing that they're doing, and I hope you guys are as excited about it as I am. So with that being said, let me get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Cincinnati Reds, riding third, heading for home, Bearcat Ruckus, Bearcat Country, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Treadable. TikTok is at Iceman90. Make sure you guys go follow DJ Prymtime. It's Praymtime. I think that's how you spell it. Follow. I retweeted it. It's on my timeline on Twitter, so you guys can go follow him. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you give him suggestions. What music you guys want. What do you want him to play? Do you like rock? Do you like country? Do you like hip hop? Do you like gang? Well, I don't know if to play gangster rap out, and then I have to bleep some stuff out. Do you like that stuff? Make sure you tweet him out or message him there and give suggestions, because he's asking for it. So I will be pulling this out later on tonight, putting it on the podcast. Make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. It's on Bean Pod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. I would greatly appreciate it. YouTubers, I'm at 1,741. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I won't be able to do this. And I have some really cool announcement. I don't care. I'm going to say it anyway. Ted Karras, the new Bengals center, actually DM'd me today on Twitter. So I'm getting closer, people. I'm getting closer. Ted said he'd come on. I don't have a day lockdown or anything yet, but at least he DM'd me. Ted, if you're watching, hook me up. Let's figure out a day and time to come on. I can't wait. I'm so excited to have the Bengals new center here next couple weeks or something. That'd be awesome. So it's getting closer. Hopefully Evan McPherson one day will actually answer me back on my DMs because I've been trying to get him on for a year. Anyway, it'll be awesome if he – well, I'm pretty sure he's going to come on. I mean, he DM'd me, so that's a good sign. Anyway, other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be on tomorrow night with the great Hube from Tigers Talk. It'll be awesome. Check her out tonight. She'll be on Bengals and Brews with Sarah Lease, which I had Sarah Lease on a couple weeks ago. She came live from the Batcave. She's awesome. Jess is awesome. I think it's going to be a great show. Make sure you guys check them out. Like I said, go check out Tigers Talk from the other night. And go check out Cap's show. You know, Blind Tiger, whatever it's called. Go check his show out too. Anyway, other than that, say it with me, people. That's just sports, baby. Oh, hold on. Wait, there it is. See ya!
Let's go. In the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin' who they, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move dancing on? Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. That black and orange up on 'em, bingo bought 'em, never stop it till the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause